So I hit diamond abusing the strongest strategist in this game. A lot of people aren't talking about it for some reason, but this guy's difficulty setting is a lie. It's a 4-star difficulty, but that's just not true. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But before we begin, we need to talk about what Loki actually does as a character. Now, a lot of people waste their clones and just use them, and then they just start spamming, right? Well, here's the thing. You can use your clones creatively. You can put them up in high location areas. You can put them wherever you want, and they're still going to shoot the exact same target. Now, it's important to put your clones in awkward areas. That way, if somebody's ulting you, you can just swap right away. Now, a lot of Lokis don't do this. I don't know why, but I've played with plenty of them in Diamond. They won't do it. As soon as their clones get killed and their cooldowns are on, they never just go invisible. You could spawn another clone. They're all the time waiting for this to reset, and they just never have it. But you can just drop another one. Now, the most important thing about his kit is not his primary fire, is not his clones. It's his damage nullification. When you hit left shift and you put up these little green rocks, I call it the green zone, you are basically immune to all damage. You are literally invincible. You can survive almost every single ult in the game without moving. You are just an inconvenience. Like, I've survived Storm ult, Punisher ults, and I'll even show examples. You could just completely ignore the most powerful ults in the game, and you don't even have to do anything. Plus, let's talk about some other abilities, like his backstab. You're never going to use that. Ignore that. If you are flanking and trying to land a backstab on Loki, there's really no point. It's just to add some character story to him, but there's no point in that. But this guy is actually the best support in the game for one reason and one reason alone. You can copy whoever you want. Now, a lot of strategist mans are complaining. They're like, oh, Loki's bad, Loki's bad. No, he's not. You just don't know what you're doing. You can literally take somebody's ultimate, anybody's ultimate in the game. It could be DPS, it could be tank, it could be support, and you can use it. The amount of versatility this guy has is ridiculous. Now, you got to think about when you actually use it, though, because the moment you use it, your team will be down a support. So you need to use it wisely. You need to make sure you're safe. Maybe communicate to your other support that you're about to ult and that they should probably pocket you if you choose a DPS ult. You can also choose other support ults. It really just depends on the situation. And that's the skill ceiling for a Loki, how you use your ultimate and how you use your left shift. And that's it. Now, let me show you exactly how to do it. Alright, so let's break this down. So for our first example, we're going to be looking at a DPS ult. Now right here, you can see that we get a pick on a support. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to look to push forward our advantage. So I look around for the best DPS ult I could find, and I find Moon Knight. Now I'm going to continue to attack the enemy team and press forward, use my ultimate, and secure some kills instead of sit back and play this little healer game. Because support is not healing. You need to look to press your advantage. Watch.
The moon haunts you. Need the power.
Okay, so for our next ult breakdown, we're going to be talking about tank ults. For example, Penny Parker is the perfect tank ult to copy because I'm about to show you this clip where we're in overtime, Invisible Woman drops her ult, and all we need to do is stall for time. And copying Penny Parker's ult is fantastic for stalling. We can sit there and get a giant health bar, put some threat out there, and secure the objective. Now, Punisher even tries to ult here, but we can get a free kill on this and still provide pressure for our team. Oh no! And right here is another example of utilizing tank ults. So Mantis is going to ult, and I'm looking to copy Magneto. That way we can easily kill her and capture the point. And for my final tip on using Loki, you really should think about your clone placement. Not only do your clones copy and shoot like you can use them as bullet shields. You can use them to take damage, so that's why throwing them aggressively is also useful, but you can also use them to body block for you. As the extra health bar is 250, it's pretty helpful. Plus, a lot of people will just mindlessly shoot at them and not even go after the real Loki. So this way, you can just soak up some extra damage for free. And that sums up on how to hit diamond with Loki. Now, if you guys have any tips or tricks with Loki, I'd love to hear them. I'm trying to hit eternity before the end of the season. So if you have any advice for me, feel free to share it and share this video with your friends.